Hello students, today Mr. Roland and I prepared a presentation about our next paragraphs in this subject production de textos, and the paragraph is for against paragraphs. Yes, advantages and disadvantages. So in the for against paragraphs, what do you have to do? Well, that is a very good question. And in fact, you have to know that what you have to do is to state advantages and disadvantages about a specific topic. Both advantages and disadvantages, for and against paragraph, the pros and the cons. What are you going to do in the topic sentence? The topic sentence is implied topic sentence. That is to say, you are not going to mention the advantages and disadvantages in the topic sentence. Remember, the topic divided into topic and controlling idea. In the controlling idea, don't specify advantages and disadvantages, please. The implied topic sentence, for example, studying in lenguas vivas has advantages as well as disadvantages. No specific mention to which are the advantages or disadvantages. Please remember that. Organization of the paragraph. What's your opinion first? First, you have to know what your opinion is. So, more advantages or disadvantages? What do you think? Because the way you think, that is to say, your opinion, determines the organization of the paragraph. For example, if you think that there are more advantages than disadvantages, if you think that a topic has more plus sides than downsides, you must start writing about the disadvantages, because then, as you think positively, the conclusion is going to match your opinion. If you think that a topic has more downsides than plus sides, you must start writing about the advantages and then the disadvantages to match your conclusion. This is the organization. When do you mention the advantages and disadvantages? Calm, please, keep calm, because you have time to do it. Don't do it in the topic sentence. No, you are going to write about that in the first supporting sentence, and in the other side sentence, of course, right after the topic sentence. Right after the topic sentence, you start with the first supporting sentence. For example, look at this topic sentence. Living in Salta has advantages and disadvantages. Don't mention the advantages. In the supporting sentence, you start, as regards benefits, security and peacefulness are the most remarkable ones. You are going to include both advantages in the topic sentence. Exemplification of pros and cons. For example, remember the supporting sentence, the one we have just read. As regards benefits, security and peacefulness are the most remarkable ones. So, in the exemplification, we have to start to develop one of them. One of the advantages. Concerning security, living in Salta allows people to work at late hours relatively safe. So, the supporting sentence. Remember the supporting sentence, yes? As regards benefits, security and peacefulness are the most remarkable ones. We have already developed the first advantage, security. Now we have to deal with the second one, which is peacefulness. So, in this case, the exemplification is going to be about peacefulness because we have already developed security. The second supporting sentence, another plus side of living in Salta is peacefulness. So we have the supporting sentence and the exemplification that may continue with other sentences. But please take this into account. Examples. The examples. Remember the second supporting sentence. Another plus side of living in Salta is peacefulness. So, how do we continue the paragraph? Giving an example of peacefulness, because that is the rhyme of these sentences. We have to concentrate on giving that example. For instance, people in Salta are not always pressed full time. As a result, they enjoy life peacefully and quietly. So then you introduce the third supporting sentence. Now it's time to write about the disadvantages, and you decide, obviously, what the disadvantages are. You start with in this case, we started with the advantages. In the concluding sentence, Don't forget to use a transitional expression, please. Do not forget. All in all things considered, to summarize in brief. Plus, in this case, for the first time, you are going to give your opinion. In for against paragraphs, you have to give your opinion in the concluding sentence. There are different ways to give opinions. In my experience, to my mind, as far as I am concerned, as far as I understand, as for me, in a subjective way, in a neutral way, in my opinion, as far as I am concerned, I suppose that, it seems to me that, and you can also say, I bet that, strong, this is strong really, I dare say, I'm sure that, I have no doubt, I strongly believe that, when you are sure about something. So you can use one of these expressions. Analyze these advantages and disadvantages of WhatsApp Messenger. WhatsApp Messenger has advantages as well as disadvantages. As regards advantages, worldwide connectivity and instant file sharing are the most remarkable ones. Concerning worldwide connectivity, WhatsApp Messenger allows users to be in contact with people all around the world. Another advantage of this app is instant file sharing. Users can take pictures or record audio files and share them with their contacts immediately. However, WhatsApp also has drawbacks, such as lack of privacy and social insecurity. The first disadvantage is lack of privacy. Users who do not hide their privacy settings can be contacted anywhere at any time. A further drawback is social insecurity. If a telephone number is registered by other users, they can stalk profile pictures, date, and time of the last connection. To conclude, I strongly believe that the disadvantages outweigh the advantages because this app made people change the way they interact with others, making interaction impersonal and distant. So, you have everything there. In the topic sentence, don't mention the advantages or the disadvantages. In the concluding sentence, you start with the transitional expression and then you provide your opinion and the reasons why you think, in this case, that disadvantages are more important than the advantages. The structure is also important to take into account. As I think that there are more disadvantages, I start with the advantages and look at the topic at the supporting sentences. As regards advantages, worldwide connectivity and instant file sharing are the most remarkable ones, and then you develop one by one. And then, however, WhatsApp also has drawbacks such as lack of privacy and social insecurity, and then you develop the disadvantages one by one. So this is what you have to do with your advantage and disadvantage paragraph that you are going to be assigned. Well, thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.